everybody? It's your boy, the Delivery Whiz. I'm out here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm back today with a new video. This is episode 10 of Las Vegas Gig Life. Today we're going to do two things. The first thing is we're going to do another DeliverThat order at Bonefish Cafe in Town Square Mall. We're already here. We're a few minutes early, and let's see what this gig pays. This gig pays $16.72. And it qualifies for the Easy Cater tip pool. You can see the food total is like $800 and some odd dollars. It's ridiculous. Sadly enough, we won't get all the gratuity for this. We have to tip pool it. It's okay. The tip pool average is about $25. So we're looking at about 41 and some change-ish. Final payday for this, yes, I drove 24 minutes south out of my way, which is about 18 miles. And then I'm going to deliver this 8.3 miles away. It's not a great order, and sorry for the airplanes flying over. Town Square Mall, if you're not from here, is right next to McCarran Airport, or Harry Reid, they renamed it, excuse me. And so we have some airplanes flying over. Anyhow, this isn't the greatest order of all. I'm taking these on DeliverThat because I want to get to 25 and apply for the preferred program, and then eventually get 100 and apply for the elite program. I want to get to that status because I like delivering catering food. It's easy and it pays well, and if you can get up to those levels, then you get a bigger pick or a better pick and keep yourself busier than 1 or 2 jobs a week, and that's about what I'm averaging. And on Delivered, I'm not even averaging that. I'm probably averaging 1-2 jobs a month, and I wish that would pick up. Anyhow, like I said, we're a few minutes early. The restaurant sign says they don't open till 11. I hope they let us in. Anyhow, the second thing we're going to do, so that was gig number 1. Gig number 2 isn't going to be a gig per se. We're close enough to the Strip. It is Tuesday, November 7th. We're going to venture down the Strip a little bit with the point of view hat and see what we see, because they threatened to close down the Strip and prep the streets for the racing. And I'd like to see if that's true, and if it's not, I'd like to find out when it is going to be true so I can bring you back and show you, because it is probably going to be one of the strangest things for locals and visitors to see in the city. Anyhow, I'm going to go in and see if this food is ready. I want to use the chesty, but I don't think you really need to come in and see me grab the food, although sometimes it's fun, just not today. Anyhow, let's go get the food. All right, we have the food, $800 worth. It's all packed in the back here and even in the back seat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes and 1 bag of utensils and stuff. Good thing I brought my wagon. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get this delivered. A lot of food. All right, we just finished setting up the food. As I've said before in other videos, the employee cafeteria doesn't leave a lot of room or have a table compatible to fit all this food, so I did the best I could here. Doesn't look too bad, and it was from Bonefish Grill. Smells good. Bon appetit. All right, welcome back. We just delivered the DeliverThat catering order to this doctor's office, and as you could see from my cell phone footage, because I didn't take the chesty, I decided to record with my cell phone, that these employee cafeterias are usually pretty small, and the tables that they want you to set up the food are really small as well. So you could see that I did the best that I could. It was a lot of food from Bonefish Grill. Smelled really good. Anyhow, it's 11:34. I left my house at 10:15. I sat in the parking lot of Bonefish for about 10 minutes, but overall, we're looking at just over an hour and 10 minutes for 41 and some change. Good way to start the day. Anyhow, again, we're in Henderson, which is 25 miles from where I live. Yes, I can ride share home, DoorDash home, InstaCart home, all that stuff. And that is another reason why I took this one. But for real, I'm trying to get to the preferred level and then to the elite level on DeliverThat, because the holidays are coming up. I would like to work as much as possible in that time frame and make some extra cash for the holidays. So that is my motivation. Anyhow, now we're going to not ride share or anything right now. We're going to just drive to the strip and take a look around. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. We're gonna go see the war zone. All right, here we go. We're leaving the Bonefish Grill. And we're gonna try the PoV Hat. We had to make some adjustments. It is still strange. Please do not try this if you're not comfortable with driving with something in front of you a little bit. We're gonna take it easy. Now we've reached Tropicana and the Boulevard, and you see right here to the left it says Trop closed. It's closed until Wednesday, so yeah, good luck. I would not be turning left there. You know, you can see New York, and T-Mobile's right behind it. And over here, obviously, is MGM. And we have a gentleman next to us getting pretty close. But this is where it starts to become way congested. They got it down to a couple lanes up here, and yeah, we'll see how long it takes us now. It's 12:18 at this point. Let's just see how long it takes us to get to Flamingo, which is maybe a half a mile ahead of us here, just past this Aria sign in front of us. I mean, just past it a little bit. Obviously, there's Bellagio. And we'll get a good look at the fountain, or no, not the fountain. We'll get a good look at the grandstand, like I said, where the start-finish line is. And again, this has nothing really to do with ride share and gig app and delivery and whatnot. I just wanted to give a perspective of what it's like to work down here right now. And we've been waiting quite a while. It's 12:23, so it's 5 minutes to creep that last little bit we crept. It's not going to get much better. Hey, look at that, the light's green. Maybe we might not make another light. My bet is no. And this is what I'm talking about here. If you can tell me that this is advantageous for the gig worker, ride share or food delivery, you're crazy, because there's no way. You're delayed by 20 times now. And let's see how they have this. Look how they have the road. So we're going into the southbound lanes. They have it all narrowed down over there. Look at that. And then we're swooping back around. And this is at Harmon. I mean, this is not the way it's supposed to be, but this is them prepping the streets and the track. There's Harmon, that's part of the track. And yeah, that's a trip. So this is what it would be like to try to do ride share, because I wouldn't do food delivery down here. We've been down that road before with no tip on the strip. There's no way you can make any money delivering DoorDash down here. I don't care what anybody says. And right now, ride share, I mean, just look for yourselves. And now we're approaching. Oh, I'm gonna run a red light. Oops. Yeah, I'll stop for the next one. Or maybe I won't. Anyway, here's the grandstand for the race. Look at all of them right in front of Bellagio Fountain. They're going all out. It cleared up a little bit here, so maybe it's not so bad. This definitely is the daytime. And now we've approached the light at Flamingo. And this is where the start-finish line is supposedly being. Or actually, excuse me, this is where the start-finish line for the race is going to be at, right there, back to our left. 12:28. So 10 minutes to go about a half a mile. And I mean, you can see in front of us, look at, they have it narrowed down to 2 lanes there. You come down here at night, forget about it. It is going to be way worse. It's 12:30 in the afternoon. It's not as bad because, you know, Vegas is a night town. There is still some traffic, but look ahead of us going north. The boulevard is pretty clear. So anything north of Flamingo and the boulevard, for me, seems okay. But everything south, maybe not so much. But even still, it is not advantageous to the gig app worker, in my opinion. I am filtering it out. I suggest that you filter it out for right now until the race is over, or try it, you know, and maybe you'll comment in the comments below saying, hey, Wiz, you're an idiot. I make, you know, 10 times what I was making a week ago because, you know, all the Europeans and people who are interested in the race are coming here and they're dropping money like crazy. We'll see. I don't believe that's true. I'd have to see it on your app to believe it. But, you know, when the race is here, we'll see. Like I said, what we're looking at now, they say they're closing it down a week before the race to prep the streets here because it is the track. They can't have, you know, everyday traffic driving on it. It's just going to ruin. You can't open wheel race with dust and dirt and stuff from other cars. You have to shut the thing down and clean it all up and prep it. Just like, you know, if it were, you know, a track like Daytona. You know, you think they let cars drive around there at race day? No, they don't. So it's the same here, and they take a little extra time. And we're going to make the turn now. And that'll conclude the point of view. Right along. Thanks for joining me, and I'll be right back.